A statistic on volunteermatch.org says that only 25% of Americans volunteer. That's right, only 25%. This information is important to all of y'all because after my service, I realized that more people need to know about this organization. At the Brazos Valley Food Bank during my 4 hours of service, I've become experienced in setting up deliveries for donations. I believe I know a good deal about this organization now, enough to pass on all the details to y'all. My goal for the speech is to inform y'all about how much good the food bank does. Also, to hopefully inspire y'all in the same way it inspired me. By organizing pallets of donated food and packaging deliveries for donations at the food bank, I have found a new inspiration to volunteer in order to provide people with the simple life necessities like food and water. Now, for starters, let me tell you a little bit about the Brazos Valley Food Bank. They are a central distribution site that unites food donors, volunteers, and hunger relief agencies. If y'all remember those donations back at boxes in high school that were always asking for canned goods, at the end of the day, these goods ended up at a place like the Brazos Valley Food Bank. This food bank is an organization that works countless hours, and the staff is very friendly and seems to enjoy their job very much. By looking at a periodical from the Chronicle of Philanthropy, we can actually see how much revenue places like this organization make on a yearly basis. And after seeing the numbers, you can make an easy inference that the Brazos Valley Food Bank is a very, very profitable company. The staff was very understanding when showing me my tasks. I had arrived on the site at approximately 9 a.m. sharp, and I had started by organizing pallets of donated food from Walmart that were not on their recording pallet. Now I know what you're saying. This is a simple, busy work task that they gave the kid that came in right at opening time. However, they made it very clear to me that this is a very important task that needs to get done because if no one does it, then the company receiving the order is going to get the complete wrong order. After completing this, I moved into the sorting room and made boxes that were then used to have a specific food or drink inside. For example, all breakfast foods went in the breakfast box and then to the breakfast pallet. I had done a handful of tasks at this organization, and after I was done, I had a new outlook. An academic journal from the Utah Bar says that volunteering actually does reduce depression and increase self esteem. I don't know about y'all, but anything that does this is something that we need to continue to do. Looking back on my volunteer work, I can say that seeing pictures of how happy the kids were that benefited from the work that I did that day inspired me to make a difference in my community somehow. As college students, we rarely take time to give back. We're mostly focused on our own success in college and how we can better our own lives. We need to take time and look around our community and see what we can do to give back. After doing my service, I realized that I want to give back even more. I've now told you all about how much the food bank does on a daily basis and how it has inspired me to do more. In my service at the Brazos Valley Food Bank, I had completed a handful of tasks that went towards helping a group of kids that needed food and water. Going in, I had just looked at it as a job, but after leaving, I realized I didn't work a minute. I just did something nice for my community. If any of y'all would like to get the similar feeling and help a family out that's in need, head on down to the Brazos Valley Food Bank. Thanks, guys.